All right, so let's talk about an important topic for you buyers out there. So when it comes to closing costs, let's talk about purchase prices between, let's say, 270 and 350, about an $80,000 price range. And the average closing cost on those loans are about $4,500 to $5,500. Yes, I'm going to get some comments on here that I have cheap fees and I can close fast from a broker more than likely, or maybe you guys you won't feel so triggered by this video, but I can appreciate that. I'd rather be the type that over discloses, and then when I'm competing, I can give a lender credit based off of my branch margins because I run the branch here and try to help make the deal more competitive in a competitive situation, right? So basically, the average closing cost is about $4,500 to $5,500. Now, Nova Home Loans charges $1,399. The rest is third-party fees. We don't have a bunch of junk fees. We don't have credit reports. We don't have flood, all that stuff. The rest is going to be title fees and your taxes and insurance that you have to prepay for your escrow account. If you're escrowing, which about 95% of clients usually escrow their taxes and insurance, which is included in their payment. So you as a buyer, you're going to be looking at about $4,500 to $5,500 in closing costs. Now, if you're asking the seller to pay those, remember, let's put it as just an even number. If you were selling something for $100,000, but somebody asked you for $5,000 cash back, you're really selling it for $95,000. So remember, when you're making those offers in a competitive market, you don't want the seller more than likely to walk away with less because they're not going to accept your offer when somebody's willing to offer more, okay? So closing costs, that's about what they run. There's a lot of people that say, my fees are this or my fees are that. Well, one of the important things you can remember is I don't operate like some of these big places out there that basically they're super quick with how they get things done. They say it's basically the way they do things is they will say, we're giving you a lender credit, but they're realistically charging you more closing costs just to give you the credit. Or what they do is it's kind of like a seesaw effect. They charge a higher rate, your closing costs go down. They charge higher closing costs, their rate goes down. So anybody can say, I have no lender fees. Like on VA, I had somebody I was competing with, they said they had no lender fees. Well, great. His rate's 3.875. Mine was 2.875. So a huge difference. And over time, it's going to cost you way more than that small amount of closing costs they're saving you. So that's kind of how closing costs works and some of the myths on that. Please comment below. I can answer lots of questions on this.